soy el fuego que...
Hey everybody, welcome back to your Real Estate Sensei Show. I'm Sandra Jauregui Schlopitz, and today with me is Oscar Morales. Welcome, Oscar.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sandra, for having me over here. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you very much to give me your time. Oscar Morales Jr. is the founder for TREI, the Real Estate Institute, since 2002, has created a legacy educating more than 25,000. Wow, you're a killer. He also has a professional in Florida, certified international professional specialist. Oscar, tell us about you.
Well, Sandra, thank you very much for having me here. What can I say when we got these different titles that we go through the process, Sandra, in real estate? And sometimes you don't want the title, you just want the commission when you started, right? So I started because I need to support my family like everybody else when they start into real estate, correct? And then you start to get involved with the association, with your team leaders, with your company, and you start to be in love with real estate. Real estate, for me, that's how I started. Real estate is somewhere where you live, eat, where you sleep, when you go home, and real estate is home. So I have all these titles that I have accumulated through life. And now after 20 years into real estate here in the United States, and now 19 years teaching as a real estate instructor, I can tell you that I feel that I am real estate. But I am real estate when I'm with people like you, Sandra, when I am surrounded with people like the ones that are in EXP. Also, when I go to the national convention, Sandra, when I go to NAREP, when I go to FIAPSI, when I go to different organizations, CIPS, I feel surrounded with like-minded people, people that love real estate. And I love real estate. Sandra, this is what I do. I eat, dream, sleep, teach, and sell real estate, but we sell as one. I believe that it doesn't matter, Sandra, if you are, your race, color, nationality, sex, if you are handicapped or not. We are one as a human beings. And at the end of the day, everybody wants to be happy. We don't want the title. We want to be happy. We don't want the money. Yes, obviously we need the money. But we as a real estate agents, people need to hear and understand that we serve the community. And if I am a person, if I am an instructor, that's why I became an instructor, to serve and to teach everything that I know.
That's amazing. We sell as one. Can I copy that?
Yes, please. Everybody can use it in the industry. I didn't copyright it. This is for everybody because what you got and what I got, Sandra, you got an awesome team in Naples. I love what you've been doing. I've been following you. I've been consuming your content. I love the intro video that you have over here. I almost start to dance also over here because you bring the fire. And when I am a customer and I find people like you, right, in Naples that is passionate, that's been involved in the association, you are the sensei of real estate on the women's side also, and we love to buy a house, right, invest in a house with people that are passionate, they are professional, and take the time, and thank you again for your time to inviting me over here, because this is what I love. It's all about collaboration, and we are one.
Great. I love it, and I'm very happy to have you. Tell me, what would you say is your why?
My why is it's complicated. Because to find a why is complicated. Somebody that tells you right away, for me, oh, my why is this. It's complicated because we can say it's family. We can say it's some people say money. Some people, what is your why? That's the question that I think everybody should upload to their software here in the mind every single morning, and why I do it today. Because Sandra, it doesn't matter if I sold a property yesterday for two, three, four, $5 million, or I sold a $3,000 or a $30,000 piece of land yesterday. Today, I start from zero. So why would I do it today? Why? That's a good question. I do it because I have to do it. My why is just do it. Why should I do it? Yes, I can tell you today because I do it because of my family. Why do I do it? And I love to help people. And when you do that and you have the patience and you being patient, it's not about the commission. Some people are technologically challenged technologically. So to sign a contract nowadays in DocuSign, it's complicated for some people. So I would say, Sandra, it's helping others what brings my happiness every single day. The money will follow. The
Yes.
money is like a dessert in a good meal. The money is the result of your patience. So that's what we need to have. It's a lot of patience. And then ask every morning, what is your why? And you find a different answers every single day.
Yeah.
And listen to it.
Yeah, I agree with that. With that, I do every morning. I follow Tony Robbins in the morning, and I do my prime time, and it takes 10 minutes of my daily day, and it is why, and I also thankful.
Yes.
And every day I do different ones. I don't do all every day the same thing, but it's every day. What are you thankful for?
Yes.
And then that's how your day starts.
Yes. Yes.
And I
I,
it's
I
what you
completely agree.
say. Yeah. So tell me, what is luxury?
Luxury. That's a good question, also. I mean, listen, today you're having a great question because I'm going to tell you this. One day, to answer your question, one day I received a phone call from a lady in Peru. And she says, Oscar, I've been recommended to you by a friend. I want to buy a luxury property. That day, Sandra said, oh, God, thank you. You listen to my prayers. So finally, I'm going to sell a luxury property. Okay. And I said to her, okay, give me your email, give me 10 minutes, and I'll send you a different listings. I went through my market. Okay. I was living in Orlando back in those days. Nowadays, I live here in Miami, specifically in Coral Gables. But back in those days, I went to the MLS, Sandra. And then I sent her a couple of listings. 30 minutes later, she called me again and she said, Oscar, what's going on? And I said, excuse me, did I do something wrong? Well, you sent me some listings on the $2 million plus, 2 million, $3 million, right? And I sent her a listing. And I said, well, you asked me about luxury. And she says, no, 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 son, listen to me. I'm talking about $3,000, 300. I'm sorry, $300,000 property, 250. That's what luxury means to me. Sometimes we got different definitions of luxury in different markets. Some markets, luxury means $300,000. In some markets, means 1 million. In some markets here, like in Miami, we're talking the ultra luxury 20 million, 50 millions. $1 million property in New York is not luxury.
No,
It's
no.
not luxury. So what is luxury? For me, luxury is the ability to sell the highest property in your market. Now, listen, it's the ability, because you need to develop the ability and you gotta pay the price to sell luxury. Even though everybody loves rice and beans, right? In the small shop, but are you able to bring the guy to the best restaurant in town? Are you able to bring the lifestyle, which sometimes is luxury in Naples or in Orlando, or in New York or in Miami? Are you able? Do you have that ability? So luxury, it's what you feel inside of you that you can develop, passionate, give it to somebody else, and they feel the city. That's for me is the luxury market.
That's a great definition. That thank you for clarifying because people see it that different. And like you said and explained, different markets where like Naples, like you said, luxury, we have up to 60 million. So it's different markets. So how to get into luxury real estate? A lot of agents ask, I want to be in luxury real estate. How to get in luxury real estate?
Well, for me, it's simple. This is how I got it. Some people can give you different answers, okay? But you just gotta connect with people. So if in your market, we're talking about the highest price is a $2 million property, okay? Or maybe the $20 million, you need to know where these people go and you need to start to mingle with them. So if they are in a country club, you gotta go over there. And not with the mindset of selling $1 million property or $2 or $3 million property. You go with the mindset to connect with them, to build rapport. You know what is rapport, right? So you just gotta, they got the same needs like you and me. Sometimes they fall asleep. Sometimes they do not sleep during nighttime because they are worried. The difference is that in their bank account, they got a couple of zeros. That number, more zeros, yes. But if you, but if you connect, truly connect through your heart, some people are so fake that they never gonna connect. They never gonna sell $1 million property or $100,000 property because they are so fake and they are after the commission. And I do understand that you need the money to pay your bills. But as I said, the money will follow. So I would say go to these country clubs, go to the most expensive gym in your town, not the $10 gym. No, no, no. Go to the most expensive. That's an investment. Some people invest more money, Sandra, in Facebook advertising, in a video, paying for them to look right, $2,000, $3,000 video, but they never go and connect with people. A video nowadays, anybody can do it, but connect with people, not everybody got that ability. And you can develop that one through coaching, learning. I was not like I am today. Hey, listen, I got hurt before and I've been doing real estate hair by hair, little by little, okay? And I love to connect with people. You know what is my average, Sandra, to sell a luxury property? My average usually from the time that I meet somebody, it takes me average 18 months. But this client is for a lifetime. Why? Because I don't do it fast for the commission. I go with them. I listen to them. I travel where they are. If they are in Mexico, if they are in Atlanta, if they are in New York, then I go to their shops. I go to their offices. I go to their places. I have sold to baseball players. I go to the field and watch the game summertime, completely sweat. I am paying the price to connect truly with people. And they feel it, Sandra. They feel it. They know. That's why they got money also. So they sense it. They sense if you are after the money only, they know that you want the money. They know it already because they got the money. But they gotta feel safe, secure, and they have the confidentiality. You're never gonna see on my Facebook or Instagram a lot of pictures with these celebrities because I don't need the picture. I just need to help them and the money will flow to my bank account. How does that sound?
It's perfect. And I agree with you. It's the connection that you have to work. I'm telling you, I was telling my son because he plays golf. He's 10 and I'm his caddy because they allow the parents to go, and I'm like, yes, I'm happy because I'm networking with all the parents.
That's true.
So, yeah, I'm not playing golf because I don't know how to play golf. I would love to learn, but right now I am doing that. I'm having my time with my son, but at the same time, I am there with a shirt that represents me
Correct.
and connecting. I really, like I said, like you just said, the connection, the passion, and the dedication that we give to our clients, that's something that will come in our bank accounts.
Yes, yes, completely true. It's the money will follow if you do the right thing, and that's how it happens in every places in life, in every business. That's how it works.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with you. So tell me, has the luxury being real estate have been affected after the pandemic?
Well, to tell you the truth, in some
Nothing has been affected.
yes,
So
yes, listen, to tell you the truth, in some cities, it had happened. For example, like in New York, has been affected because some people obviously decided to move to southern states, and definitely the people that got money that they waiting or they wanted to buy a luxury property. For example, right now here in Miami, we got the people from PayPal that bought over here. We got people from Blackstone, and they're moving their entire crew or part of their crew to Miami. So what happens is that we need to get real about your specific market. We need to know what it's called luxury in your area, and definitely in the luxury market it has not. Even though I can tell you that you gotta know different areas in your city. For example, in Brickell we got a lot of apartments, so
Mhm.
basically people want to move from apartment to houses. So Coral Gables is so hot that some areas have increased more than 50% value after the pandemic. So we can see that luxury market in different areas have been affected, talking about states.
So
But here in Florida, it has increased dramatically. And now some places that were not called luxury, now it's called luxury because the prices has increased. And when people ask me what is the best time to buy, I say today. You know why, Sandra? Because some people are afraid because a market can, do different stuff or go down. And I said, you gotta buy today because if you would buy a property 20 years ago, today the value is higher. So if you buy a property today and you hold it, it will increase in value in the next 20, 30 years. It doesn't matter what it is, just buy a property today.
yes, yeah, I agree with you. Um, what is if you don't have luxury properties? The market is also like very tight for luxury properties. I have some clients coming from Michigan looking for a condominium in the high rise, and we thought we will find with any problem. There was nothing available for us, and we have to wait. And when we wait, something came out, and we had to put like there was when I put my offer, there was five other offers. We went higher than the price, and when the appraisal came, it was lower. But the client said, "I want the place. I'm going to pay the difference."
Well, that's what we call luxury.
Yeah.
Now, a $120,000 apartment could be called luxury. Why? Because you gotta compete. So now let's redefine luxury. To win, to get a contract is a luxury in today's market, right? That we're talking about. So let's say this. There are a couple of things that could be old fashioned. There are a couple of things that pass away, but real estate never is old fashioned. Real estate continues to be and will continue to be a luxury. To have a roof, to have a place to sit down and have a good meal, that is called luxury. So I would say to all the agents, don't get confused that, oh, I don't sell this $20 million property in Miami. You in your area, you got a luxury market, and even the smallest property that you win today in a multiple offer situation, that's
That's
a luxury agent.
it's true.
And Sandra, some don't get confused. Some luxury agents, the one that sell the $20 million property, sometimes they are sitting 2-3 years before they sell it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't mean that it sells really fast. A luxury property, and to be a luxury agent, take a lot of open houses. The open house is not a regular open house. You gotta have a chef. You gotta. It's like a party. It's like doing, $10,000 party, invited all the brokers, have valet parking. So it's not that simple. So I would rather say you sell a lot of property and get $100,000 commission between different properties and didn't cost you that much, or you sell one property, but it's going to cost you out of your $100,000 commission, maybe 30 or 40 grand to sell that property. And that's very interesting. Some people don't know what is the cost to carry a real luxury listing because it costs you if you don't sell it.
Yes. Yeah. That is true. So, is what do you think is luxury real estate for everybody, for every agent?
Well, if we're talking about the real luxury, let's talk about the 2, 3, 4, $5 million property range. Let's not talk about the $20 million range because that's different. But it's for everybody. If you got a license, I would say yes, you can go and sell any of those properties. That's how I started. I decided to sell luxury because I knew that if I could sell, $250,000 property, I could add a couple of zero and sell a $2.5 million property. But then I started to learn. You gotta practice it. You
Yeah.
gotta go to the places. I came to Miami. I was living in Orlando, and I visit all the Sunny Isle Beach buildings. Now, when they develop Porch Tower, Armani, then I already knew the property. I already knew the developers. I went to the open house with them. So my answer is yes, it's for everybody. The caveat is the following: you need to pay the price for the time going over there. And I remember this time, Sandra, when I went to this open house and I rent a car at the airport in Orlando, and I drove to Miami to go to this luxury open house, okay? And it was a Ritz-Carlton Hotel residence in Sunny Isle Beach, where De Blasio was singing that day. And you got open house and everybody. And all the cars in front of me for the valet parking were, Maseratis, Rolls Royce, Ferrari. And I was in my rental car for Focus, okay, over there. But I have never been ashamed of me or who I am because I got the same license, the same Florida license as everybody else. And then I drove over there. I went, I make great connection that still today, those agents and me, we are collaborating,
That's great.
selling luxury property. And that's how you can develop. Don't be ashamed of who you are. We are all Americans. We are, in my case, we are all Hispanics also. And you got to be proud 100% of who you are and what you do.
Yeah, wow, those are really great words to say. And I know I have tons of things more to ask, but I will ask you one more because I know you have to go to another meeting. But how does being part of EXP change
Yes.
your, I would say, what you're doing? How does EXP was?
Well, listen, Sandra, that's a great question because some people talk bad about different companies. I never like to talk bad about anybody. I love all my colleagues from Keller Williams, from Remax, from Coldwell Banker, for Century 21, because we are colleagues. We sell as one. We are realtors. Well, at the end of the day, we are inside a National Association of Realtors, which is the biggest one, 1.4 million members as of today. right? And now I am a member of this huge organization. I was a broker alone in an island. My company was called Luxury Realty Inc. And I was a great broker. I got my agents, I got 40 plus agents. At one time, I had 170 agents, but I was alone. I was competing with everybody else. Now, when you join a platform that it's worldwide, suddenly from one day to the other, I expanded my office and my team to 15 different countries. Okay, and now it's coming Panama next week, and now it's coming Japan, and now it's coming Germany, three more countries, 18 countries by the end of third quarter 2021. So what I'm talking about is how it changed. It impacted not only my life, it impacted the life of my team agents, that they want to be happy like me at the end of the day, every Friday, every weekend. So listen, I love the values that it's collaboration, which is huge inside the company. I have coached as a real estate instructor. I have coached different offices. Sometimes they fight in the same county, in the same city, one office and the other fight. And if somebody's listening to this from different companies, you know what I'm talking about, because that's how it works. You cannot sell, if you are Keller Williams in Orlando, sometimes you cannot sell Keller Williams in Miami. You gotta refer it to somebody. And that's completely true. I'm not putting a false statement over here. I know what I'm talking about. And EXP, it's about collaboration. And you get agents around the world that you just chat. We get an internal chat, right? And we chat to the leaders. We can chat to Glenn Sanford. We can chat to Connor. We can chat to all the leaders instantly. And they reply. I mean, it's not only that, it's that they talk to you and they reply. And as of today, we got 1,200 employees inside the companies that you can reach in the world in Verbella. So some people ask me, how did it impact it? Is exponentially. I'm still every single day impacted by the platform. And I was talking, Sandra, during the pandemic, and before the end of 2020, I was talking about disruptive sales. Totally disrupted, totally different, right? And you and me, we're selling through videos now. We are selling, just talking to people that they don't come to see the property and they buy. That's totally disrupted. Who would think about this? And doing real estate, you gotta go to the next level, and technology will take us. I was not born with technology. I've been learning through that. I've been updating my software here, and everybody that is willing to take the challenge, because it's a challenge, right? To do the change and embrace it and collaborate like you and me we're doing, then you need to be in a platform like EXP, or find one that can compete with EXP level by level, and then just do it. Just go out, perform, do real estate. But for me, it's about the collaboration. And now I am not a broker alone. I am a broker with you. And now I go to sleep with an answer because somebody answered to me inside EXP. Before, I went to sleep with a question and I didn't sleep. So now I sleep better.
But you still your brand. Yes, it's brokered by EXP.
Yes.
But you still your brand. And that's something that for me is very important. It's big. It's like it's huge.
It's huge. You keep your branding if you want to, or you can reshape yourself and you can brand. For example, I will go, if I am in your area, maybe if I'm a broker alone or maybe a broker with 2 or 3 agents, I will go with you and go with Sandra, join you, and then say, listen, I'm going with your team. Just help me over here. Let's build it up and just go and just do it.
Yes, great. Well, I want to give you a very big thank you very much to give you time. I want to do it again, but I want to do it in Spanish.
Ooh.
Next time.
Cool.
So I'm going to to get.
So listen, next time we do it like this in Spanish.
Yes, I love it.
Huh? So we did
Yes.
it in English today, and then we do it in Spanish. That's okay. We can do it.
Okay, great. So next time I will have you in Spanish. Thank you very much. Have a very good weekend. And for everybody, happy 4th of July. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.